Trustee Sandoval.
Here.
Trustee Abbott.
Here.
Trustee Richardson. President Skillman.
Here, please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. No public comment?
Nobody here.
No, Chris? All right, we're moving right on to the consent agenda. All items listed on the consent agenda will be enacted by one motion. There'll be no separate discussion on the item unless the trustee so requests. In that event, the item will be removed from the general order of business and considered the normal sequence on the agenda. Please reference that meeting minutes. What does it say?
Just that the
Our
meeting minutes as presented or what have been distributed to the board as the amended version. That's all.
Oh, okay. So
Where
what was
those at?
distributed? Yeah.
It came earlier today.
Okay, looking for a motion?
A motion to approve consent agenda items A through F as presented.
I'll second.
A motion by trustee Garcia, second by trustee Malone. Roll call, please.
Trustee Malone.
Yes.
Trustee Garcia.
Yes.
Trustee Sandoval.
Yes.
Trustee Abbott.
Yes.
Trustee Richardson. Trustee Frost.
No.
President Skillman.
Yes, motion carries. Thank you. All right, Manager O'Sullivan.
Thank you, President Skillman. Just a few items to report on tonight. Riverfront Park, the bid documents to solicit grading for the site were open this morning at 10 a.m. There were 6 bids which are being reviewed. Most were below the budgetary estimates. Created in Carpentersville, dates are set for October 15th, 16, and 17 at Dundee Crown High School. Invitations have been sent to 18 manufacturers in Carpentersville. Hours will be 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. We'll be building on last year's momentum. Any Carpentersville manufacturer interested in displaying can contact Greta Salamando in our community development office. And on Fiesta Palooza and Fall Fest, I'm going to defer to Trustee Sandoval to report on last weekend's successful and this weekend's scheduled events.
Thank you. Okay,
What were the,
questions?
President Skillman, what were the bids for today?
The grading contracts for the Riverfront Park, those were open today. HR Green was managing those, and they haven't advised who the bidder that one was because they're going through the bids, but did report that most were under the budgeted
Good.
amounts. So they'll let us know.
That's good news. Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrific.
Any questions? Anybody else?
Yep.
Okay, we have no old business, no new business. Trustee and committee reports. Yeah, I want to go ahead and start, and I wanted to say, great job this weekend. It was pretty crowded there, as we know. We actually we're going to have to review with the committee and Trustee Sandoval with some of our vendor issues we had, but not too bad. Everything was really, pretty nice down there. And also the police chief is going to have to review his security plan because we have a lot of people down there. And if you look at the pictures that are out there, they're going around. I mean, we might have outgrown the park. Something that we need to talk about maybe, or not, maybe not, maybe we're good. So we'll have to see what people think about it. So, and basically in security and the fire department, I know everything was fine. So we had, we didn't have any real issues, but overall, great job. Thank you. And, I know I see Sarah running in here right now. So, I don't know if she has anything to add but we can talk about that later, next meeting or at one of your committee meetings, and this weekend obviously is Fall Fest. So everybody please try to attend and you guys could talk about that and tell us when to be there or not. With that being said, thank you. We'll start with, Trustee Frost.
I have no report.
Trustee Sandoval.
I do have a report.
Yeah.
I do want to thank everybody who did come out to Fiesta Palooza this weekend. It was another amazing success. Started off a little slow. It was like really, really warm for a mid-September day, but right around 4 o'clock, everybody showed up. And I've talked to all the vendors. All the vendors are very happy. Yes, we did have some hiccups, but for the most part, I think it was a safe and successful event. We've already spoken with police and fire, or did a little after action planning. I can't remember what it's called. But we are obviously during the event, and then after the event, we were already brainstorming, how can we make it better? How can we fix the issues that we had? But I do want to thank, like I said, our sponsors, the bands that were there. A lot of them are from the city, so it was really nice. And I think they really enjoyed being there. They were definitely surprised by the crowd that we had. Being in a small suburb of Carpentersville, and they don't know where that's at. The vendors that were there, both community vendors, food vendors, alcohol vendors, just a big thank you to the community for coming out and showing us so much support. Public Works, I know without them, we wouldn't be able to put any of this on. The security that we hired, Rivas Security, they really helped make sure that everything was safe, along with our police department, and we're really grateful for them. And our fire department was there, and they were great. There was one tiny incident that was more of a health condition, but they were there, and I appreciated that. Thank you to the board, everybody who came. Thank you to Senator Castro for doing El Grito with me, to Trustee Garcia for singing the national anthem of Mexico. I just think it was a great time. So I'm really happy about that. And now on to Fall Fest. Fall Fest is Friday and Saturday. Friday it is from 6 to 11. And we have Ginger Road opening it up, and then ending with Boy Band Night with a former Carpentersville resident, Chris Servia. So if anybody knows him and wants to come out, graduate of class of 03, and my graduating class, but whatever. Okay. And then Saturday we go from 10 a.m. to 11. We have a craft show starting at 10. We have food vendors. We will also have alcohol both nights. We have lots of kid activities, from free train ride, hay wagon, face painting, pumpkin painting, all the fun stuff. We have 5 great bands. We have the beautiful Disaster playing, Strata, In the Sticks, Radio Gaga, and Ara. So yeah, come on out Friday and Saturday for lots of family-friendly fun.
What is it, 10 a.m. you said?
We start at 10 a.m.
On
with the craft
Saturday?
show,
10 till 11.
10 till 11.
11.
you.
Bands start at noon and end at 11.
Nice.
We have a really good lineup, and hopefully, I know even just like last year, we were on the hay wagon. There was a lady and her husband. They said they've been coming every year since we've been putting it on. They come from like Bensonville,
Nice.
but they love it, and they wait to see when the event is. And we hope to continue having lots of returning guests like that.
Very good.
I hope that's it. I don't know. I can't talk.
Yeah, I actually watched the security for a couple minutes at the door, or at the gate, and they actually turned some people around with their coolers. Said no, 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 no. So it was very good. And it's hard. It's tough though, with that many people. I mean, we might have to increase that number to watch the gate.
We already talked about that, probably doubling.
They were trying. They were doing their best.
They were.
But overall, good job. Thank you. And anybody who's next? Trustee Abbott.
I just want to say I was unable to attend that, but when we were leaving out of town at 12:45, the place was, I mean, I knew it would be a success. There was so many people there, cars everywhere, and nothing happened. And that was very nice. And I'm looking forward to this weekend for Fall Fest.
Thank you. Trustee Malone.
No report tonight.
Thank you. Trustee Garcia.
Yes, I called Trustee Sandoval yesterday just to say thumbs up. Great job, guys. How your toes? You feel them now?
No.
She told me she has no feeling in her toes for all the time she was standing up. That's why I'm asking. Also, I received a letter and I'll forward it to you guys from AACA, thanking everybody that participate and all the help that they receive from Carpentersville for the 73rd annual car show that just happened. And they will be looking forward to stay here until we kick them out.
Mhm.
And that's it for me.
All right, excellent. Thank
President
you.
Skillman, I forgot something. Can I add something?
Excuse me?
I forgot something. Can I add something?
Yeah.
I wanted to thank Sparks. My bad. Parks and Special Events Commission. We've been trying to put on these events for years. So, and obviously, especially Sarah Miller. Thank you, Sarah, our special events coordinator. Without her, I know none of this would be possible. She was able to take on a bunch of the behind the scenes stuff, a lot of the contract work, payments, and just getting everything ready so that I could show up. Cry a little, but definitely execute a great event. So thank you, Sarah, and thank you, Sparks.
Yep. Thank you, Sarah, for doing a good job. All right. Anything else? Anybody?
No, sir.
All right. We are actually, we have no other business tonight, so I'm looking for a adjournment.
President Skillman,
Sorry.
can we do discussion?
Excuse me?
Is there discussion of village business? This is the second meeting, right?
Yes, if you have something.
Yes, I do. I have a question as soon as I find the agenda.
Wrote this, Trustee Frost,
Agenda?
or the packet.
No, I have a question on a purchase from Benell Industries, upfitting a new plow truck, upfitting a Peterbilt snow and ice equipment on number 548. Two upfittings on those for $367,000. I was wondering what goes with that $367,000?
So from my understanding, talking to
Director
Kevin
Gray.
Gray, when you get a Peterbilt chassis, that's all you get is a cabin chassis. So that's all the rest of the stuff that goes on the plow truck. So it's the bucket, the tipper in the back and
The lights.
the lights, the
Spreader.
thing that spreads the salt, all that, the rest of that jazz. So you get just the bare bones truck chassis itself from Peterbilt. And to make a plow truck out of it, there has to be a plow on it, and it has to be dump bed and everything else that turns it into a plow truck. So that's what that Bunnell does.
There was 3 of them, I think. Was there 3?
Two? I thought there was two.
There's 3.
There was 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. That's right there.
They-
Two
I
that
remember
we
when they
have
dropped
and one
them,
is
so-
being paid in advance. You're correct. I'm
Peter-
sorry.
Peterbilt.
Okay, I have one other thing to say about that. Seems like a lot of money to me for the village to pay that kind of money to upfit. I'm sure it's got to have the best stuff, but in this next budget, in my vote will be no vehicles for anybody in the village of Carpentersville, 0. I don't care if it takes 6 years to get a new vehicle. I don't think that this village needs more new trucks, more new cars than what we've purchased. Everything that anybody has asked for in the last 7 years since I've been here has gotten, and I think it's time to take a year off because we have all new vehicles in every department. And that's just my feeling, and I think that I'm going to read that budget with a fine tooth comb this time and make sure that there's no new vehicles in that budget, because I will be a no vote for that. Whether my fellow trustees do whatever they want to do, I'm not here to influence them by any means, but I think that the money that's been spent on vehicles for the last 5 to 7 years has been plentiful, and we have some great vehicles. We got everything we need, and I just don't think that we need any more. Thank you.
Thank you. With that being said, we do have Audit and Finance Committee meeting not till October though, right? So we will be discussing all that. So we kind of went through it already, but that was just a preliminary that Kevin gave us. But so welcome everyone here to be at those meetings. And we can talk about it for sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm looking for a motion to adjourn if there's nothing else.
I'll motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.